Andre, this is a really tough part of the season. This was 3 games and 4 nights. I know you guys like to make excuses, but overcoming mental and physical fatigue, that is part of the game. How'd you guys do that throughout this week?
I think we, like you said, we know what our schedule is. We know teams are going to try to give us their best shot. And, we just got to come together, whether we're low on energy or not. We have to come together as a team and, provide a spark for each other. And I think that's what we did tonight.
How important that on another night where maybe the offense isn't 100% clicking, you guys found it on the defensive end?
That's big. It's going to be nice like that. Nice where we can't make shots, and I think if we buckle down on defense, eventually shots will fall. So, like I said, I think we did a good job of doing that tonight, and hopefully shots start falling a little more.
Is it kind of crazy that you have experienced nothing but Cavaliers wins since you've been here?
Crazy? No. But, it's definitely a different feeling coming from where I was. So, I'm just grateful to be here for sure.
What do you make of, I know you weren't here for the previous 2 streaks that the Cavs were on, but you are here for this one. The fact that this has happened 3 times throughout this one season.
Yeah, that's crazy. I wasn't here for the first 2, but, being part of this one is really fun. We're just looking to keep it going.
Andre, obviously, you've talked a lot about how you've been implementing it to the offense. Tonight was a little bit different going against the zone. You got used a lot in the high post. What did you take on how Kenny used you in that role is different than what you've been doing?
I was just trying to make plays, score when needed.
Great job today, Dre. You're phenomenal.
Hit the open guy whenever they open, but I think Kenny trusted me at the high post just to, like I said, make plays, and that's what I tried to do.
I know a lot of people came in knowing a little bit about your 3-point shot. You brought that to light in your first few games here, but to also showcase your mid-range bag and what you have in that element. How does that help you, or what do you feel like that does for your confidence as well?
That's a shot I'm so used to taking. It's a pretty easy shot for me. Kenny might not like it that much, but if I'm making it, he can't say too much. So. I'll just try to make them all.
How about the 6 defensive stops to close out the game? There were 3 turnovers there that could have been really, really costly, but you guys were able to lock it down the stretch.
Yeah, there are going to be mistakes during the game. We can't get flustered, especially in a game like that when our team's hot and they're scoring. We can't get flustered whenever we do turn the ball over or things don't go our way, and we just got to stay mentally tough and fight through those things, and that's what we did to get those 6 stops at the end.
What makes Miami's zone so difficult to score?
Their zone is kind of similar to ours. They're pretty high on the wings. The only place to really score at is, in the middle. And that's what we tried to do. We tried to exploit that, and, I just tried to make plays.
I know that you've been here before season, but how reps playing that zone defensively, does that help at the other end against you?
I played against Miami before, so they've been playing that zone for a few years. So I kind of knew, how they like to guard and where it's going to be open. So once I saw they went to the zone, I was like, I got to go to the middle at least.
When Kenny goes to you at the end of the game, like tonight, he has to take out J.A. That's one of the guys who has his face on the building across the street. What do you make of your coach's willingness to make a difficult decision for the best?
It shows he trusts me. Jay is a huge defensive presence for us. I don't think I can replace what he does, but I just try to add my versatility on defense. Being able to switch on a lot of different guys, and just try to make up for what he can't do on the perimeter.
This team, with Kenny also praising the way Jarrett handled that, how much do you respect the way that, again, one of the core members of this team is willing to sacrifice?
No, it's great. We talk about it all the time. I think the reason we're so good is because guys are selfless. No one has an ego here. We're all trying to win, and that's going to ultimately get us to where we got to go.
What have you noticed about this team in the fourth quarter? They're now 45-0 when either tied or leading going into that final 12 minutes. Just what makes this team so good in crunch time down the stretch?
I think we just have a lot of dudes that can score, a lot of versatile guys that can make plays. When someone's having an off night, we got dudes coming off the bench that can score as well. So I think we just have so many weapons that, in the fourth quarter, guys might be a little tired, starters might be a little tired. So you could throw other guys in there that could, make big plays as well.
As you're walking off the court after all of these wins, what to you is feeling like the best fit that you're providing and that you're feeling with this team?
Just my versatility. I think, coming here, I was billed as a defender. I don't know how much my offense was talked about, but I just want to show my versatility on both ends. And, you know, these guys were already in first place, like I said before, and I'm just trying to add my skill set to that.
Whether it's been
Last
coming
question.
off the bench or starting, you've closed, as he was just saying, I think 4 or 5 straight games with that lineup. What makes that lineup with you at the 4 and Evan at the 5 so effective against other teams?
We can switch. We could basically almost switch everything. You know, Ev can guard the perimeter. You know, I can kind of bang down there with the 5 men. And, you know, I think, you know, keeping guys on the perimeter and forcing them to hit tough shots. I'm like you, bro. But, yeah, I forgot what I said, but yeah.